everybody, I'm Aaron Lee with Lee Kayak Fishing, and thanks for watching. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some simple ways that you can store tackle in your kayak. I know I fish tournaments and just for fun, but either way, I know that the frustration of not knowing where to store things, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do that. The most simple way to store tackle in a kayak is using a Kayak Crate. This is one that I've used for 8, almost 9 years now. And I will tell you, you don't need to buy a super fancy one. Of course, there's always the YakGadget Black Packs and all that. But if you're literally just starting to kayak fish or you want to save a buck, this is literally a milk crate. And I bought rod tube holders from either Cabela's or Amazon or something of this sort. And I quite literally, as you can see, I just strap them using zip ties. And that's all it is. It is literally just a crate and rod tubes. This thing will store 6 rod tubes. Every now and again, I just got to replace the zip ties. And this is the first, most simple way to store your tackle in a kayak. And how typically I'll do it, I'll even show you real quick. I've got some of my handy dandy storage containers now. And I'll just stick them in, and I'll usually tip them up, just so when they're behind me on a kayak, I can reach back and grab them. And that's at least the first simple way to store a whole lot of tackle and some rods on your kayak. The next super simple way to store tackle on your kayak is first putting them all in Plano boxes. Yes, so this is a box with all my jigs. This is a box with all my crankbaits. I have one for square bills, and I have them for everything. They're easy to store in the crates, and here in a little bit, I'll show you exactly where I store them on my kayak, and it might give you some storage ideas so you can store stuff better on your kayak. All right, now here in a minute, I'm going to show you exactly where I put this stuff on my kayak. But another simple way that I want to show you before you hop on your kayak to store tackle is one of these Plano bags for your soft plastics. So I have a bunch of soft plastics, and I'll show you, this fits a ton. And I'll just take them, slide them in. They're super easy to organize, and literally you can just fold through and flip through them and grab what you need. It's a super simple and easy way to store your soft plastics. They're all in one place. Now I'll show you where I put all this stuff in my kayak. All right, so this is how everything's set up in my kayak. This is about as close as I can get to having my kayak set up without actually being on the water. So here's where my crate goes on my kayak. Right on the back, right behind the seat. End up shoving the Plano boxes here. It's a super simple way to keep your tackle close to you, so it's a lot easier just to reach around and grab. The next thing that I have set up here is from YakGadget. It is one of these where I can keep I keep extra leader material in here, extra fish grips, extra sinkers. There's my leader material, and I also keep some emergency stuff like glow sticks and a first aid kit. Right behind the seat, really accessible. My plastics bag, like I just showed you, typically will go underneath the seat. I have my seat strapped down, so I'm not able to do that, but I think you get the picture. I can just pull it in and out. You can also, there's room under there to put extra Plano boxes. On the side of the seat, I keep my pliers tethered and in my seat. And on the other side is my donkey leash. And I keep them folded in the seats. Now, you'll notice that I have 2 cup holders. What I use this cup holder for is typically any extra plastics or things that I want to keep. I will keep it in here, and the other one is, of course, for what it's designed for. Now, on the Feelfree lure 13.5, it has a hatch that I use for extra storage. Again, more Plano boxes. I've got some lipless crankbaits in here. It was initially designed for a cooler, but I ended up turning it into more dry storage. You've got a power supply here to where if I wanted to charge something, I could. And it's a Yak Power thing. There's dongles and things that you can get that'll transfer that to a USB, so it's easier to charge things. those are some simple ways that I store tackle on my kayak. Thank you guys for watching so much. I'll see you next time.